Kia ora tamariki mā, welcome back to Hanging Out with Mrs. T. Today we are going to be looking at some picture poetry. Our purpose, as usual, is to express our thoughts and feelings or ideas or a story in a structured form, as mentioned in my 2 previous videos. Your assignment is that you will need to select an image that inspires you. You will use this image to create an original piece of poetry. Consider the following options to begin your brainstorming. Look at some cell phone pictures, look at some old family photographs, pictures that you take of yourself or selfies or other cell phone images. We all have digital technology, that you might have some pictures on your laptop that you might want to use, drawings, famous paintings, and the list goes on and on. You might have a famous artist, for example, Ariana Grande, that you really admire. You can use a picture of her. And then once you've selected your image, an image that truly inspires you, you're going to insert your image there. Afterwards, once you've done this, here's a selection of questions that you would need to answer, such as why did you select this image? What does this say in unexpressed words? Who will your audience be? What is the setting? And so on and so forth. So you need to answer all of these questions as best as you can. It gives you a really strong foundation for your poem. So here's an options menu. You get to choose what type of poem you want to write. So you can have for option 1, a regular poem. You choose any style you like, whether it be a haiku, a limerick, a personification poem, whatever it is you choose to use. You'll notice that some of the writing is blue instead of black. These ones are links. You can just click on them and it'll take you to a Google search to show you what these poems look like. For example, a concrete or illustrated poem, those are shape poems. They're really beautiful, and generally the shape the poem is in tells you about that actual poem. For example, if it's in the shape of a cat, the poem will most likely be about a cat. So you can go ahead and click on those and they will give you a good idea of what type of poems there are. Here is an example. So this is a picture that I chose. And here's a brainstorming list that I've made with regards to the picture. So these are things that I observe in the picture. So there's a dog, there's a cat, there are some colors there, blue, white, brown. There's a laptop, a desk, some glasses, there's a laptop mouse, and some, not values, but some things I thought were really important is curiosity. The dog looks quite curious as to what is happening. And then companions. Or that, I could have changed that to enemies. And then here is the poem. Bored, the dog peers into my eyes, silently asking, will you pet my sides? Sneaky. The cat creeps up from behind, purring, proudly purring. Laptop closed, glasses off. No work today. Today we play. Quirky creatures, friends for life. On the next slide, you can either find another picture different to the one that you put earlier in the slides, or you can use that same picture and insert it here. And then I have set up a brainstorming section where you will need to look at your image that you've selected and just note down what you see. As in the previous one where we had the dog, we were looking at actual literal things that are in the picture and also other things that we notice. So you can add those in your brainstorm. and then you can go about writing your poem. As usual, if you have any questions with regards to our picture poetry today, feel free to message your teachers or you can send me a message. I look forward to seeing your beautiful poems about things that inspire you. Ka kite anō!